Good morning! Welcome to another day on the homestead. So Matt is downstairs. He is actually working. Now that we are finally out of this crazy quarantine, we are busy business-wise. So we have a lot of catch-up to do. He is getting a bunch of orders made so we can get those out. So I'm going to do eggs today because he usually takes care of that, but I can help him out, I think. It is a snowy day. Thankfully, it isn't too chilly out and the sun is shining. So, ooh, right in my eyes. So thankfully, it is a beautiful day outside. Our greenhouse is doing really well with the sun heating it up, which is really nice. Got a big jack-o'-lantern in here. You didn't even hardly touch that thing. Did you eat all the seeds out? Looks like it. We ended up with 22 eggs, which when you think about it is really a lot for this cold time of year. Okay, I've got chickens pecking my feet. See if I can show you these. Girls, you finding anything you like? So, this is the one who is constantly pecking my feet all the time. All right, anyway, stop it. We do have a problem in here besides that. It looks like the water froze over. So I don't know if you can see that down there, but Matt's water heater doesn't appear to be working. So I'm gonna let him take care of that. So I'm gonna let him know. I chuckle and I look at the garden. There's so many things I just intended to do in here that did not happen. We got that like really early snow and that should have been like my clue I need to get out here, but when we all got sick, a lot of things just did not happen. I had really big plans for most of these pepper plants, and I'm not sure if I'm still gonna do it or not because I think they're probably pretty dead. I was learning about this lady's accounts in northern Minnesota where she would dig up her pepper plants at the end of the season, and she would actually wait until they had pretty much appeared to die anyway, so it is possible that I could still do it. And then she would dig up her plants, put them in a pot with some dirt, so they're basically like a little stick, kind of like the pepper plants we've got going on in the greenhouse. And then she would spray them down with some neem oil or something like that to get rid of just any bugs that might be on them. And she would actually cover them kind of like with a tarp, just somewhere kind of cool in her basement, and they would go dormant, kind of like some flowers do. Then in the spring she'd plant kind of these little sticks, and they would actually produce peppers sooner. And on top of that, it was how she would get her peppers to turn red, which is really hard for us to do here in Minnesota. We usually get just a handful of peppers that even start to turn red, and we harvest most of them when they are green. So what she was saying is that she would end up with red peppers in like June, which is just crazy and unheard of. So I definitely wanted to give that a try, and I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know if the ground isn't frozen yet, but there's just so much snow. They look really dead, but I'm sure if I cut into those pepper plants, there'd be green in the middle. So we decided we are going to decorate, there we go, for Christmas and wintertime earlier than we ever have before. And I'm kind of struggling with this. I am like team you wait for Thanksgiving and the day after you can decorate. And usually at our house, we don't necessarily always wait for Thanksgiving, but one of our kids has a late November birthday, and usually we have his birthday party, and then right after we can decorate. And this year I'm kind of like, no, I'm ready, because I don't want to rush Christmas decorating because we're so busy, we don't have time. So I am pulling out some of the Christmas and winter decorations for outside. I'm gonna get those out this afternoon. We still had a few gourds and pumpkins out. These are these are ones that never really froze. So do we have a ton of Christmas decorations for outside? No. But what we do have, for the most part, are really special to us. A lot of things we have, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law made. As many of you know, Matt's mom passed away over 3 years ago. They just kind of hold special value to us, and so it's nice to be able to put those up. So I'm actually going to bring these gourds and pumpkins right down to the chickens, so I don't need to worry about it another day. Normally I'd bring a sled with me, but they were all in the back, so I'm trying to use the wagon in the snow. Some pumpkins for you girls. I don't know if you can get in them though. I think they'll like those once they start to rot a little bit, that they can actually get into them.
So I went outside, checked the waterer. It was a pretty easy fix. It was just unplugged. So I found it, plugged it in, and then I made a mount for it to go against the wall, and I screwed a piece of board so it sandwiches it so it won't come unplugged anymore. So it's pretty simple. And then I filled up the waterer, got that all done. Just a jamming day. If you guys like the content, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Glad you got to see us again. Bye.